Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, Tarik Skubal. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Friedl under it. Then there's one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Center fielder Yordan Alvarez.
Right side. Fires over to Bellinger. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that clips the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he walked it. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here comes Bryce Harper. Foul ball there. One. And he chops in for a strike. Struck him out looking. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill for the Phillies, Paul Skeens. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Elly De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And now 2-1. That clips the corner. De La Cruz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 3-1. And he swings through that one.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And they feel real good about that one.
Juan Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Ball one.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now the 0-1. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Strike three. Skeen sends him packing.
Right fielder.
One out man at first. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fifth, designated
Nathaniel
hitter.
Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Line drive. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in for the Phillies.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Stays alive. And the 0-2.
Inside ball.
Got him. One down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Big time power. Got one close. Ruled a ball. And that's ball one. One down. Phillies down a run. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball two.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting seventh, shortstop
Trey Turner now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. In now for the Reds, Jose Ramirez. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting seventh.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball, that's outside. Ball.
Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one fouled off. 2-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Line drive, base hit. Around second is Ramirez. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Ramirez in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add on. It's 5-zip. They turn things over to the southpaw, Tim Mayza.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the hits just keep on coming.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Juan Soto. Soto in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Mayza, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks.
No, he's in there.
But because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. And the 0-1.
Ball.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Next for the Reds.
TJ Friedl will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Will Benson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Step off throw to first.
He's in.
And he's back in there. Ellie on his way to second.
No.
Pitch inside. Save.
Save.
De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him swinging. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Cincinnati, and now for the Phillies, Jose Altuve. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Close, but call the ball. Ball two.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Friedl on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. JT Realmuto steps in. Hit in the air, center field. Friedl gets under it. And there's two away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time.
That's outside.
Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Reds DH, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Hey!
Comes up empty.
That's a ball.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball, that's out.
Lowe gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball two.
Strike one. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Lowe ground second on his way to third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Up next for the Reds.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Both runners tagging. in to score from third. And it's now a 6-run lead. Here's Ketel Marte.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. And that one pulled foul. One away with a runner at third. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 outs. Jose Alvarado takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Raleigh
Nope,
up
that's
to
down.
bat next. Lays off for a ball. That
Nope.
one way inside.
That's inside.
A little bit
Ball
low.
3.
And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to
Ball
get ahead in the
4.
count
Take your
quickly.
bait.
He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Really nice swing in his last at-bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. On the ground. Altuve handles it. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Great American Ballpark, start of the 4th, Yordan Alvarez stands in for the Phillies.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
3.
Got him looking. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, walked his first time.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Nope. Outside.
The changeup
that's
missing.
down.
2-2. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner at first with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a ground ball. Marte to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, in now for the Reds, Juan Soto. Up
That's
and
a ball.
in, and that is ball one.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses. Ball 3. In the air, left field. And in one hops the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder.
So man aboard, TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Man at second. That's towards center. And there's one down. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Will Benson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Close
That's a
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can
Ball 1.
barrel up the ball.
Got him. 2 away.
Up next for the Reds,
Tanner Banks gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would
Nope.
for one in a
Outside.
close game.
Low. The next to hit takes outside. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And it's 2-0. There's a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Ball 1, no
that's out.
strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Cody Bellinger, the next to hit for the Reds.
Nope, that's
inside. Ball 1.
Hey! Inside, ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Low around third. He'll score easily, and it's an 8-run lead.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Marte up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. 2 on, 2 outs.
Nope. 2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hard hit, base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. The tag is safe. It's 9-0.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Rowley has to step out of the way for ball 1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 5th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Skubal back to work.
Well, these Phillies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Sit down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Trey Turner.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey!
And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch misses. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man at first. And now for the Phillies, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Hey!
And now 1 and 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab. And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Turner off of first with 2 away. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. Back to the top of the order now. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-2 now. Got him looking. Out number 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't.
Ball.
Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old. Like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
Up next for the Reds.
Here's Juan Soto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That's
Off the
outside.
plate, ball 1.
And it's 1-0. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
A new pitcher in the game, Jesus Luzardo. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. Luzardo, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016.
Ball,
Really
that's
good
upstairs.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Chase Burns.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hey. Ball.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here comes Aaron Judge. A strikeout and a walk. That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
So here is Bryce Harper.
Hey.
Man at second. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
This one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.